Morning, boys and girls. Hopefully you guys will be watching this video, or watching what I'm doing right here, because if you are, that means I killed something. So hopefully y'all get to see this. Firstly, I just want to thank everybody for following along with us, watching our stuff, hitting that like button, that subscribe button. It means a lot to us, and it really does help us grow our channel and just try to get our word out there that, you know, you can do this. Anybody can do this on public land. Derek and I are nothing special. We just get after it and go. So, and anybody can do that. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. This morning we are turkey hunting again. It is the last day for a while that I'm going to get to do this. So we're hoping it's going to work. I am hoping that it's going to work. But we will see. Hopefully there's some birds in here. If not, we'll go to plan B, plan C, plan D, until we find some. Stay tuned. Alright, we got birds, well, not got one, but we got in stalking. Moving in on them. Turkeys to the left of me, and then turkeys to the right of me. But they're all out in front. They're kind of subdued this morning because it's heavy fog. They're roosted right on the edge of this field. So I'm sure the fog is even thicker over there than where I'm at. Behind me that I can sit down to. I might just go sit down at that tree for a little bit. See what they do. With this heavy fog, I'm sure it's making them not want to talk too much. Or they could still all be in the tree. shot my first turkey with a bow. Hell yeah. Freaking unbelievable. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Hell yeah. I just shot my first turkey with a bow. Yes. And it's a long beard. And it went like, I don't know, 5 yards. That was so freaking cool. I'd heard yelping anyway in the tree this morning. And came over here. Turkey started to gobble because I'm primarily targeting Jake and a halves when I do this, especially with bow. I brought a gobble call with me, and when I heard them gobble, I gobbled back to them. And my thought process being that these younger Jakes are still full of piss and vinegar, and they're gonna fight somebody. So when I gobbled at them, I kept cutting them off, and they came up. I think he was probably 22 yards or so. I put my 20-yard pin on him, and that's why I think it was a little bit low, but of where I was aiming. But man, he didn't go 5 yards before he was done. What a morning. I had 2 deer blow at me, and I'm like, man, if these deer screw this up for me, because there's no wind right now, it's dead calm. I checked my wind this morning. At one point it was going this way. I checked it again and it was going this way. I checked it again and it was going that way. I'm like, and I know there's a bunch of deer in this area, and they have a good possibility of spooking a turkey. But oh man, I cannot believe that worked. Thank you, buddy. Sorry I won't be able to chase you in the spring now, but yes. Yes, yes, yes. I wasn't sure about the hit. I was getting ready to go running out after him, and then I saw another bird jump on top of something and was pecking at it. And not last year, the year before last, Jacob shot a turkey, a longbeard, and its buddy jumped on top of it and was sitting there pecking at his head. And I kept picking it up, and you could hear in the video the click, and I'll post a link to that up top here, which you could hear the click, click, as the beak would snap as it was picking up its head. You know, it was like, it was doing that kind of stuff. And watching this bird, it looked like it was kind of doing the same thing. So I'm like, I bet he's just pinning that bird down, and that bird's dead. Yes. Yes. All those guys that do this with a bow, I give you guys a whole lot more respect. That is a lot tougher to do. You have to think differently with a shotgun when you're sitting to a tree you know, my shotgun patterns, I patterned it at 40. I know it'll do 50 in a pinch. So really, I only need to know 1 yardage, and that's 40 yards. So I need to be able to pick something out 40 yards away, and then everything else is inside of that is the same. You just put the dot on the head and pull the trigger, and that's it. With a bow, there's a huge difference between 20, 30, 40. My bow now, for deer, I shoot a single bevel. And I've heard that you don't want to shoot a single bevel with or at turkeys because it'll just zip right through them. And it doesn't leave much of a blood trail, and for a turkey it's not going to damage much. So I had some Schwackers, 3-inch Schwackers, and I put those on my arrows. And I know with those arrows, 20 yards I'm fine, it'll still hit the same spot. 30 yards, it's pretty close, but it's just a hair off. After 30, it goes straight. I can't shoot accurately with one of those Schwackers after 40 yards, or after 30 yards. So I knew I needed to get him close, and I'd range this little stump that's out there, and it was at 20 yards. And I'm like, okay, he just got to be on that. And I didn't look at that stump with my direct vision, but in my peripheral vision, he was standing like right beside it. So I think he was like 22 yards. Yes!